thinking sheep, I'm a dummy. Sometimes it ain't even funny. Them lies are sicker than pores, and why the truth it is sweeter than honey. And we know that he got us. His withers can't block us, he rock her. When them lies are that like us, his word is my weapon, it's going but
What was that? Hey, welcome to midweek. Who here has never, ever, ever been to a midweek service before? Anybody? Come here a second. Come here. It's all right. Are you good at dancing and singing? Well, come here anyway. You can give it a shot. What's your name? Landon. Where do you go to school, Landon? I'm homeschooled. You homeschool? What grade are you? 8th grade? Grab some candy, Landon. Welcome to Midweek. Let's give Landon a hand. Anybody else first time here? Anybody else? Oh, we got one. Come up here. Now you know what it is, and you know you don't have to do anything crazy, and you get free candy, so you should be all over coming up here. What's your name? What's your name? Michael. Where do you go to school, Michael? Trask. What grade are you in? 6th grade. Did you come here with him? Yeah? All right, grab some candy. All right, who here does anybody not know Gracie? Well, let me introduce you. This is Gracie. Right here. Right here. Gracie has some announcements for you guys. So let's give Gracie a round of applause before she gets started.
Hello. So if you don't have anything to do on Sunday morning, Miss Tammy needs help with the kids ministry in the Wake Zone.
What's the Wake Zone?
The big bubble over there, and it has a bunch of...
What happens in there?
People play and scream, and there's loud music.
So we get to play and scream with loud music with a bunch of kids if we go.
Yes. So if you guys have a childlike mind or have been a child for a while,
There you go. So at 9:30 and 11 o'clock, both services on Sundays. Why is this important that we volunteer to go help the children over there? Why? Because there's a lot of kids and not a lot of volunteers. And what that means is, especially right now, but even in general, with children, we have to have so many adults for so many students or kids that we can allow in. So the more volunteers we have, that means the more kids that can come in, have a good time, but more importantly, hear the gospel. So the more of us that volunteer to help Miss Tammy over there on Sunday mornings means more kids that have a chance to hear the gospel. That's why this is really huge. If you're interested in doing that, let your small group leader know, or come find me when this is done. Let us get your name and information down and get it to Miss Tammy so she can start getting you guys trained up and ready to go, all right? All right, what's next?
So next Friday?
This Friday, 2 days.
Oh, this Friday. And so in 2 days, there's a night of worship here.
Right, literally right here.
Yeah, literally right here. What time is it? You didn't say?
7 p.m.
Yeah, it's that time right there.
And make sure you guys tell your parents about it. Make sure that y'all sign up on the website. Your parents, if they come here, they already know it's going to look the exact same as Sunday mornings. If not, just northside.church. Make sure they sign up because like everything else right now, limited number, we want to make sure that you don't show up without a seat. Also, if for some reason y'all can't come, it's going to be streaming online. So still join us online for our night of worship. It's going to be really, really good.
Yeah, you won't have to sit through like a boring sermon, no offense to anybody, but like that, usually the music for me is my favorite part of the services.
All right, so what's next? 2 more.
Next Wednesday, it's spooky season. We're having a Halloween costume.
Let me pause.
Contest.
Let me pause before we get any further past Halloween costume.
Yeah, appropriate.
This is a church appropriate Halloween costume. Church appropriate Halloween costume.
That'll probably be easy for the middle schoolers, but maybe the high schoolers might have to think about some stuff.
So we will have prizes for it as well. We're going to do a contest just like last year. And so there will be prizes for the winner, good prizes, not just going to be candy. It's going to be, make sure that you guys show up for that.
And as always, if you know us, every Christmas we do Operation Christmas Child, where you get a shoebox, you put gifts in it, and they send it off to a third world country so that person has Christmas gifts.
Yeah, and also, like Dustin mentioned last week, with that box, it's not just stuff. I mean, to those people, those are treasures, but it's not just what's in the box that matters. Every box that gets delivered has missionaries and evangelists that are going with them to spread the gospel. If you haven't already gotten a box, there's a huge sleigh out front with a ton of boxes on it, so make sure you grab one if you have any questions. Miss Rachel, wave your hands. That's Miss Rachel. She has every answer to everything that has ever been asked about Operation Christmas Child. So ask her if you have any questions, or your small group leader, if they don't know, they can direct you to her, and she'll get you that information. But the shoe boxes are out there. There's a list inside that kind of tells you what you can and can't put in there. Some things, we can't send in airplanes and overseas and different things like that. So make sure that you get one of those, have it packed, and bring it back. All right?
I'm just going to steal these away. Just going to.
All right, so now you're about to be rid of me. How's that feel? This side is very happy about the fact that they're about to be rid of me. So Alex is going to lead you guys in a game, and I'm just going to be her not-so-lovely assistant.
Got that right. Okay. We're going to play a game that I like to call Smile, Frown, Straight Face. It is similar-ish to rock, paper, scissors. So first, I need everybody to get a partner. And I want you to face that partner.
Make sure you're wearing your mask while doing so.
Yes, you need your mask for this game.
Your mask is not only for safety, but also a handy accessory to this game.
There you go. That is right. Does everybody have a partner? If you don't have a partner, we'll get you a partner.
I don't have a partner.
Philip needs a partner.
I need a partner. Come here. Yeah. You don't want to be my partner?
Come on, come be partners with Philip.
That hurts my feelings.
Aw, Philip doesn't have a partner.
That's okay.
All right, go cry backstage.
What's that? You need a partner? You don't. Well, here, if you need a partner and you need a partner, why don't you all be partners?
There you go.
Somebody's got to move first, like an eighth grade dance. Somebody's got to move first. We'll wait.
Yep. Well, we will sit here and we will wait for y'all to move.
Do we have like Jeopardy music or?
Oh yeah. Do we have Jeopardy music?
I don't think we do. Yeah. Well, I guess they'll just lose.
We
All right.
like
So how do we play the game?
Okay. So you got your partner. What you're gonna do is you're either gonna smile, you're gonna frown, or you're gonna make a straight face. And on the count of 3, you're gonna drop your mask. And the thing is, the smile beats the frown beats the straight face, and the straight face beats the smile.
Hey, and while you pull your mask down, don't breathe.
Yep, no breathing.
All right, so these up here so that way nobody forgets what beats what. I think we should probably stand up so we know who's still in the game,
Yes, everyone stand
right?
up. We'll do a practice round so everyone can get the gist of it. Even I'll do it. Ready? Philip, put your mask on.
Upside down.
Let's see if I can beat Philip. I think I can.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see what beats what.
Ready? You have 3 seconds to get your smile, your frown, or your straight face. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Drop your mask.
Well, I don't even know what beats what.
Smile.
You had to smile. Oh, I did beat you.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
dang it.
All right, so we're going to...
Philip beat me. That was just a practice round. That was just practice. Did everybody understand that? Yeah, he beat me, though.
As expected.
Okay. Does everybody understand now? Okay. That was just a practice round.
If you tie, then you both move on.
Yep.
All right, so everybody back on your feet. If you lose one round, you sit down.
Yep. If you lose, you sit down. If you win, you stay standing and find another partner. So that was a practice round, so everyone back up.
All right, everybody's still in.
Everybody's still in. Stand up. Okay. Everyone's got your partner. Face each other. Masks on. I'm going to count down from 3, and when I get to 1, drop your mask. And if you lost, sit down. If you won, stay standing and find another partner. Ready? 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. Okay. If you lost, sit down. If you won, find another partner while maintaining 6 feet, please. Does everybody have another partner? Or are we lost? Who does not have a partner? Abigail and Elise. Anybody else not have a partner? Ada? Over here with her. Go with Ada. Come on. Come on. We're on a time schedule, people. Come on. Let's go. Anybody else not have a partner? All right, everybody good? All right, masks back on. If you have your mask on, then you got to hold your breath if you take it off. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. If you lost, sit down. If you won, find another partner. How many of y'all have tied so far? Oh gosh. Okay, who's still in? Raise your hand if you're still in. Does everybody have a partner? Does anybody not have a partner? You don't have a partner? Philip, would you be her partner, please? All right. Everyone's got a partner? We're going to go again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. If you lost, sit down. If you won, find another partner. Philip, did you lose? Did you lose? You lost? Of course you did. Okay. Raise your hand if you're still in. Raise your hand if you need a partner. Everybody's got a partner? We good? We good? All right. In the finals. 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. If y'all don't stop tying. Okay. If you lost, sit down. If you won, stay standing, find another partner. I did participate. I did the example. Okay. Who needs a partner? Mariah? There we go. Everybody got a partner now? You need a partner? Anyone else need a partner? All right. All right. 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. If you lost, take a seat. If you won, stay standing. Who needs a partner? Mariah, right there. All right, everyone got a partner? How many groups do we have left? Oh, Philip, partner. Elise. All right, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 groups left. Come on, guys, stop tying. We gotta get those. Okay. 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. Are you serious? Who needs a partner? Elise, right there. Okay, we're down to 4. Okay, that works. 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. If you're out, take a seat. If you're not, stay standing. Okay, down to 3. Okay. 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. Oh, Alana's out. Took you long enough. You keep tying? Are y'all tying too? Yeah, switch partners. There we go. Thank you for being so willing to partner up, Philip. Okay. 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. Okay. We're down to 2? Okay. Okay. 2 prizes? All right. Okay, let's bring y'all up here then. Come on. You 2 groups, come up here. Oh, Gaddison, you made it this long? Wow. You made it this long? I'm shocked. Okay. Y'all face each other. Masks on. Thank you, Miss Rachel. 3, 2, 1. Drop your mask. All right. Should we do a group of 3? Them two go, and then, okay. You two go. 3, 2, 1, drop your mask. Straight face, beat, smile. All right, our 2 winners. Everybody, eyes up here as we watch a bump video.
All right, so before we get started, I need 2 people that think that they could be superheroes. 2 people. You had your hand very first, so you come up. All right, one more. Who else? How about you in the red sweatshirt? Yeah, long sleeve shirt. All right. All right, no, you're here too. So, all right, good superhero needs a cape. So go ahead and put that on. Obviously, you have your own cape, blue and red. So go ahead and put this on. And you are going to compete to see who is the best superhero. You each have a mission. Your mission is going to come up on this screen, so make sure that you pay really, really close attention to what your mission is.
Stack attack. In this challenge, the contestant will use 36 plastic cups to erect a pyramid-shaped structure. Once built, the player must then deconstruct it by sliding the cups down diagonally, creating a single stack. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds will result in elimination.
All right, so do you guys understand the game? You have 36 cups, both of you, in front of these chairs. You have to make a full pyramid. Before you start deconstructing the pyramid, you have to tell me it's done. I have to give you a thumbs up, whether it's actually done or your pyramid is half on the ground. Then you have to restack diagonally into one stack, and you have 1 minute to do this. All right? So get ready. We're going to put a timer up. All right, go. 5. Wow. Okay. 4. Still unstacking. This is not looking good, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's really, you got like 5 cups. She's beating you really, really bad. Not anymore. Her whole tower just fell. Trust. Somebody says trust the process. Whatever the process is, trust it, and that's not it. Knocking the cups over is not the process. I think the cape is actually hindering you more than it's helping you. I don't really have to sabotage either one of them because it's like 20 seconds left. He's actually doing pretty good, though. I'm not going to lie. He's doing a pretty good job. He's beating you pretty bad. It's mostly because boys are awesome and your tower fell. You got 8 seconds, and you still have to, like, restack these. 2, 1, and... All right, so I'm going to help both of you, especially you. All right, so superheroes normally have, like, a sidekick, right? Or somebody. I'm going to let each of you pick 2 sidekicks to come and help you. You guys pick whatever 2. They can be your friends, people you don't know, somebody who you think is really good at stacking cups. All right, sidekick, you get a cape too, because that's just the way it works. All right, hey, each of you gets 1 more. You get 2 each.
Do I have to get a cape?
Yeah, what do you mean, do you have to? Do you get to get a cape? Yes, you do. No. Yeah, you're going to... Well, we're starting over anyway. All right, pick 1 more each. You get 2 sidekicks each. All right, Nehemiah, here you go. Put your non-invisible cape on. I was going to say, don't get started yet. All right, guys, and listen, because all superheroes still have a weakness and coronavirus may very well be ours, while we have our teammates up here, make sure you're wearing gloves since we're all touching the same cups. Yeah, coronavirus may just be our kryptonite. So I'm going to give you guys gloves since we're all touching the same cup so we can be extra safe. Go ahead and get those things on your hands.
Are we gonna be like some superheroes trying to rob a bank or something?
Well, no, you don't have a ski mask on. You're not a superhero trying to rob a bank. Well, you kind of do, actually. All right, so do all of our sidekicks understand what your mission is? Okay. Your mission is you have 36 cups in front of you. In 60 seconds, you're going to stack into a full pyramid. Once that pyramid is fully constructed, I'll tell you it looks good. You will then stack all of your cups into one stack without it falling over. Good? All right. Not yet. We're waiting on gloves. Waiting on gloves.
These things are not cooperating.
Apparently, your superpower is not putting on gloves.
Yes, that is exactly.
Yeah, you just one finger in each slot there. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Elin is having an even harder time with gloves. One finger per thing there. That is awkward and weird all at the same time. Everybody ready? All right, go ahead and put that timer back up. And go. It's working a little bit better. She's only knocked the cups over once. So that's an improvement. Yeah, I like this. Superhero's got a plan over here. Okay, wow. It'd be really bad if I accidentally ran into that and knocked it over, or if Elin just did.
Be careful, careful. There we go. We got this.
Y'all gonna have to pick it up.
Here we go. Take your time.
And I don't mean the cups that you knock over. I mean like the whole process. Halfway through.
Right here.
Halfway through.
And right here. Take your time.
I just noticed this is an all-girl team versus an all-boy team.
There we go.
And the boys are doing better. Imagine that.
Slow and steady. That's it. Yep. Slow and steady. That's good.
Actually, wait a minute. Girls are, yep, good.
Right here. Yep. Slowly. Take your time.
2, 1. All right, stop. So y'all were just building. They were already taken down, so the boys win.
Whoa, wait, what?
They were already taking theirs back down. Yeah, the boys win. Guys, I got a special prize just for y'all. And it says superheroes have to work together. I got you guys this trophy to share. So there you go. All right, you guys can have a seat. Thank y'all very, very much. You can kick it if you want, if it makes you feel better. All right. All right, go ahead and have a seat, guys. All right. You can just sit them right there on the chair. It's fine. You can take them with you, leave them there. It doesn't matter. So even though neither side completely finished their mission, we can see that having a team, we accomplished a whole lot more, right? This side at least had more than 3 cups that hadn't been knocked over by the end. They were already stacking down. So having a team makes a big difference when we try to accomplish a mission together. We can always do more in groups. There's a ton of examples of this in a lot of superhero stories that we see, just like this one.
The gods gave us many gifts. One day you'll know them all. This is where we keep them.
It's beautiful. Who would wield it?
Only the fiercest among us even could. And that is not you, Diana. You will train her harder than any Amazon before her. 5 times harder. 10 times harder.
Never let your guard down. You expect the battle to be fair!
Until she is better than even you. But she must never know the truth about what she is.
All right, so whoever has not seen Wonder Woman before, she was raised by a community of very, very strong women of all different ages, all different experience, who cared for her, they raised her, they taught her how to fight, everything that she knew. See, Diana would have never become Wonder Woman without this influence of this group around her. Or what about the Justice League that she was actually a part of? If anybody's not seen that movie, when this evil aliens decide to invade Earth, they all had to come together to defeat them to save the planet. What?
I didn't know Aquaman was DC
Superman's 1910? He's that old? He's had like 10 movies in the past decade. So anyway, so they have to team up to defeat these aliens for their planet. Each one individually by themselves would have never succeeded, but together they won. And who could forget Endgame? Who has not ever seen Avengers Endgame? I second the group gasp of the few of you who have not seen Avengers Endgame. In their final battle to save not just the planet, but the entire universe, Captain America needs a little bit of help. Check this last clip out. So for those few of you who have not seen Endgame, hopefully that entices you to go watch it. So sometimes being a hero, it can feel kind of like lonely work. Even just living a heroic life feels lonely, but here's the thing. None of us are really alone. We just have to find our team. Give me just a second, bud. Jesus had a team with him as he walked the earth. We've all probably heard of the 12 disciples, right? We've heard of Jesus' disciples that followed him around. But it wasn't just those 12. Like, it was more than just 12 dudes that followed him. Jesus had a lot of people that followed him around. A lot of people that went with him where he went, and they were a big part of his ministry. Tonight, I want to show you just a few really important things about Jesus' team that he had. The first thing is that his team was really diverse. What does diverse mean? What does it mean? Everyone's different. So diverse just basically means different. So his team had a mix of really all kinds of different people. He had tax collectors, which were known to not be very honest people, but had a lot of money. Not a lot of people really liked the guy that came and took money out of your house. There was fishermen who were considered like, hey, you can't do anything else, maybe go learn how to fish. There was teachers, there were writers. He had a very eclectic, a very different group of people that followed him around. They had different backgrounds and different levels of popularity and success. And there were people with really big opinions, all in the same group. And you know, we hear a lot about these guys that followed Jesus around, and we hear about the 12 disciples that were men, and we hear about Paul and all these other people. But there were actually a lot of women on Jesus' team too. Jesus actually, when he was first resurrected, decided to appear before women before men. Women were a very essential part of Jesus' ministry, especially in a culture that really didn't view women as equals. But he did, and he knew how important it was for them to be a part of his team. And here's the thing, that him choosing a team of different people, their differences were actually their advantage. Think back at that clip, the end game, or even if you've just seen the whole movie. What were some of the heroes on the Avengers team that showed up, and what were some of their powers? Go ahead. Black Panther, what does Black Panther do? What does he do well? He fights like a panther. All right, who else? Dr. Strange, what can he do? Okay, so Dr. Strange does magic, and then his whole posse that kind of came by with him. So did you have your hand up? Yeah, she stole yours. Elise? Iron Man, and what is Iron Man's got that suit that can like do anything. How about you? The Hulk. What does the Hulk do? Hulk smashes. All right, I think we'll end it there. So why was it such an advantage for him to have so many different heroes that could do so many different things? All right, since you didn't get to answer last time, I'm going to let you go. Okay, so she said with all the different things they do, there's different ways they can attack the enemy, and so together they're able to kind of come at it from different directions. Who here has ever played a sport or been on a team of any kind? Okay, so let's say football. I love football, so we're going to use that as an example. If you're on a football team and everybody is awesome at throwing the football, like everybody is a great quarterback, but nobody knows how to catch the ball, how good is your team going to be? Probably not very good, because the guy's going to throw it to everybody and nobody can catch it except for maybe the other team. So just like that, imagine if everybody here was only good at the same exact thing. If we all had the exact same lifestyle, same personality, same skill set, everybody in here was the exact same. You know, just like that football team with all quarterbacks, Jesus' team is stronger because they're different types of people. Different perspectives, different skills, different viewpoints, and different personalities. The second important thing about Jesus' team is that it's just made up of regular people, ordinary people. The team he chose was pretty controversial in his day. All the religious teachers had all these really educated people, these higher ups, the people that everybody respected, following them around, and Jesus chose basically just a bunch of regular nobodies to follow him around. There's nothing spectacular about the people that followed him. None of them were popular. They weren't the best of the best. Like I said, everybody hated tax collectors. Everybody looked down on fishermen. And for him to include women in the way that we just talked about as such an essential part of his ministry in that day, it was a really big thing. Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, he says, think about who you were when the Lord called you. Not many of you were wise or powerful or born into a family of leaders of a country. But God's chosen what the world calls foolish to shame the wise. He's chosen what the world calls weak to shame what is strong. And that way no man can be proud or arrogant as he stands before God. See, the world probably looked at Jesus' team, and not probably, the Bible tells us that they did, and they saw nothing special at all. But that's where God specializes, in taking the ordinary and adding that little extra to make them extraordinary. So he said his team was diverse, different. We said it was just ordinary, regular people. But this group of very different, regular people, they were on a mission. What extraordinary things, just from being in church, from reading your Bible, what kind of things did Jesus' followers accomplish? They fed a bunch of people with bread and fish. They preached the gospel. Well, that's Old Testament. We're talking about Jesus' team. We're talking about his team here on earth. That is accurate, but a little bit different story. They waved him with palm leaves. Anybody else got anything that his team accomplished that was extraordinary? Jordan, what you got? Died on the cross. That's pretty extraordinary. So we see in the Bible they healed sick people. They cast demons out of people. That's pretty huge. At certain points, they were able to raise the dead through the power of Jesus. And I think the most important one that we sometimes put to the last of the list was actually just mentioned. They shared the gospel. This was a very small movement in Jesus' day. Like, we look at Christianity now and we just think, oh, this is everywhere. It's huge. But this group of just a few people changed the course of human history and changed the eternity of human history by spreading the gospel. And that is huge. But before Jesus left earth, he gave them one final mission. It's the same mission that he gives us today. He said, hey, go to all the nations, teach them the good news, baptize them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Tell them all the things that I've taught you, and hey, I'm going to be with you always, even to the end of the world. And that sounds kind of intimidating when we read it. Go to all the nations and preach the gospel and baptize people. Some of you are probably thinking, dude, I'm 12. I don't even have a car. I can't get to like Burgal. So I'm definitely not going to Africa. I'm not going to China. But see, here's where translation kind of sometimes we lose it a little bit. Who here knows that the Bible is not actually written in English? Yeah, so the Bible is written in mostly Hebrew and Greek. And so sometimes the translation, we lose it just a little bit. What he's actually saying here is not that you have to go to every nation. What he's saying here is, hey, as you're going and just doing the things that you were going to do, as you're going to school, as you're going to practice, as you're going to Walmart, as you're going to your friend's house, just say, as you're living the life that you're living, make disciples. But how do we do that? Do we just have to walk in with a Bible and kind of beat people to death with scripture? It looks a lot like last week, where we serve, where we love the people around us, where people look at us and they say, Elon, man, something's different with you, man. What have you got that I need? Because, hey, your reactions to these things, they're not normal. The way that you love people in bad situations, people don't even treat you, man, that's not normal. And then we're ready to present the gospel at any moment. That's what that means. Is it good to go to third world countries and help those people? Absolutely. But that's not what this mission is. This mission is everywhere we go to be an example to everybody around us. So as we finish up tonight, I want to ask you guys some questions that we're going to talk about in small groups a little bit more. First question I want to know is, who's on your team? Whether it was Wonder Woman, her community of Amazonian women, the Justice League, the Avengers, or Jesus' team of disciples and followers, heroes always understand the importance, of not making that sound, of working together. That when they blend all of their unique skills and their powers together, they're stronger. So who's on your team? Think about your parents, your coaches, your small group leaders, your friends. Who's actively investing into your life right now? And who are you investing back? And then I want you to think about who's missing from your team. You know, we talked about Jesus' team was diverse. It was different. Does your team look like that? Or does everybody on your team look like you? Does everybody kind of act the same way, have all the same interests? Maybe you all come from the same type of family, same kind of economic status, same race. Does your team have different types of people, or is everybody just like you? Who's missing from your team to help you accomplish a bigger mission? If you're a follower of Jesus, you have a very big mission to save the world, literally. That's God's mission for you. And God's already given you the powers, the skills, and the team that you need to complete it. Because heroes know that they're always stronger on a team. Let me pray for you. Father, we love you. Just grateful for every student who's here tonight. We know that there's a lot going on in a lot of lives in this room right now. A lot of things that are sometimes hidden behind literal masks and smiling faces. But God, I just ask that you pour a special blessing into every family that's represented in this room today. Healing where it's needed, whether it be physically, emotionally, however it is. God, you know the circumstances and none of them took you by surprise. God, I pray that as we're going to school and doing some different things, that we would live without fear, knowing that whatever is going on in the world around us, that it is still your world and you're still in charge. God, help us tonight as we start to examine who's on our team. Help us to be able to recognize the teammates we have and the teammates that we're missing. And what we're missing by not opening ourselves up to different types of people with different perspectives and skills that we need in our lives. God, I pray that our discussion tonight is fruitful and that throughout this next week we're able to represent you better because of it. I ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen. You guys can break up into small groups. 6th grade. Yes, what you got? I'm sorry? I gave both my prizes away this week. Sorry. But hang on to it. I may ask you about last week, next week. You never know. So 6th grade guys, you are going to be with the 7th grade guys today because your leader is not here. Mr. Irvin and Mr. Nick, where are they at? Is Mr. Irvin in here? Mr. Nick's right there. So 6th grade guys, you're going to be with him. High school guys, go to your same spot. Dustin's not here, but I'm going to meet you out there. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,